Hello all, welcome to this video on interpretation of flowchart. In the following slides, we'll see what is a flowchart and how to interpret it. Let's go. Let's see what is a flowchart. Flowchart is a visual representation of the sequence of steps and decision needed to perform a process. It's also mentioned as it's a step-by-step description of a process. Noted with the diagram, if you look at the right side, it'll be in the shape. We have to mention that diagram and it'll be in the pictorial appearance. Thirdly, these steps are linked by connecting lines or directional arrows. This allows anyone to view the flow chart and logically follow the process from the beginning to the end. Let's see the next slide. What are all these diagrams represent? The symbols used in flow charts carries different meaning. Look at the tabular column here. If the diagram is mentioned in oval shape, it represents a start or end point. Next is arrow. Arrow connects the shapes between and shows the direction. Thirdly, there is a parallelogram shape. It represents input and output uh, results of a explanation. Then comes rectangular shape. This represents the process. This is what we use it in English to explain the process. But in a computer language, when you programming language, they'll use almost all the shapes to explain with this meaning. Followed by that, we have a diamond shape, which indicates a decision. Let's see what all the points to remember when we interpret a flow chart. First is you must describe each and every step in a separate block or box. Each block should have a verb, mostly in passive form. For example, it is taken, it is grinded, mixed, etc. Next is it should be in the right sequence of occurrence. The order of the flow chart should be written in this right order. It should not have a mix up. Only then it is easy to understand. Next comes each box should be connected with directional arrows. Arrows are very important because it shows the direction in which way it is interpreted. And finally, use apt sequence words. When you interpret it, when you make it a paragraph, you must definitely use sequence words. Hope you all know sequence words are firstly, secondly, it shows the order, firstly, secondly, thirdly, next, and so on. In the next slide, we'll see in detail about sequence words. Have a look at this basic tips that you can use it when you interpret a flow chart. The flow chart, the paragraph should begin with the flow chart is about, or the given flow chart, or the flow chart shows the process of. So in such a way that you can initiate a paragraph, because many times students find it difficult to start the sentence. That is initiative problem they'll have it. So such initiative phrases will help you to begin the sentence. Proceeding with the, when you as soon as you begin it, you must use few sequence words such as at first, first of all, initially. When you start describing the process, you must make use of this. And when you continue it, when you progress with your description, you must use such sequence words, which will definitely help you to showcase the connectivity between the sentence, that is, coherence between the sentence. That is, next, the next thing, then, after that, afterwards. And when you move on to concluding the sentence to indicate the final step of it, you'll use finally, and then finally, lastly, at the end. You can also use ultimately. You can add your own list which is meaningful to this category. Let's observe this example. Let me read the question. Convert the following flowchart into a paragraph by describing in detail about the process of making rayon. Sometimes they'll mention the word limitation for about 200 words or 150 words. It depends upon the marks that they award. Let me have a look at the picture. The picture, that's the flow chart. It is starting from shredded wool pulp, and the arrow mark shows that towards cellulose, and moved on to dissolved, and look at the direction here, and moves here, and it ends with the rayon, that is wound on bobbin, and finally rayon. So if you convert a paragraph from a picture, make sure that you understand the picture first, Have a look at the verbs used and the process. The first verb is dissolved. So cellulose is dissolved. So where it is dissolved in a solution, and it is put through a setting bathe of diluted sulfuric acid, I think. And then spinneret, it's put through again. It's going through the way. Threads are drawn from there. Look at I highlighted the word or drawn because it's a verb. Again, previously I dissolved. It's if you notice it, it is as mentioned earlier in passive form. Simple, passive voice, present passive voice, and wound, washed, dried, again wound. So these are all the verbs I've highlighted. So that is what the keywords that we have to note it in order to frame a sentence. Let's start framing a sentence now. I'm starting the sentence with a general idea that I have it. Instead of it, you can start by framing the usual procedure of the flow chart. Here presents ideas about or presents a clear idea about process of making a rayon. So that's a usual procedure of making a sentence construction or initiating a sentence. And followed by that, it is a constituted natural fiber cellulose, which is the rayon is a constituted natural fiber cellulose. At first, look at all the yellow colors I've highlighted is to indicate that it is a sequence words. I'm sequencing the process order. At first, what is first process? Dissolving happens. So at first, rayon is made by dissolving cellulose in a solution of sodium hydroxide or caustic soda. So have a look at it. So cellulose, it's dissolved. So three blocks are explained. And look at the first blocks. Why we left it out? Will not leave it. Initially, the cellulose is obtained from shredded wood pulp. Look at the word initially. I mentioned it, and then at first was followed by initially. You can have a introductory sequence words that can use it. And look at the moving on to the process sequence words that I'm using. Then the dissolved cellulose is formed into threads by forcing it through a spinneret. So again, fifth box's shape is described here. Let's explain the next box. Next, the threads are drawn from the setting bathe, wound on a reel, washed, then dried on a heated roller. In this sentence, I just comprised all the uh, actions together, starting from threads are drawn, wound on reel, washed, dried on roller, put it together. If the question is that asked for 8 marks or above, you have to explain in detail by splitting up the sentences into separate sentences. So moving on to the final sentence, finally wound on reel. So finally, lastly, at the end, at last, all these are sequence words that you can use it here. So don't you find it's easy? So it's damn easy to either convert from the flowchart to the paragraph or from the paragraph to the flowchart. Have it in mind that underlining the keywords and using the correct sequence words will definitely fetch you good mark. With this, we have come to the end of this video. Don't forget to do the quiz that follows and watch the video. Thank you.